Okay, good evening, everyone, and I'm sorry for the little technical problems that we've had. And I don't know what has happened, but anybody, I'm not good with techniques, but I think that now it's okay because I see that our viewers are saying that now it's working well. So that's the most important thing. I started to say that I'm very honored to have tonight as my guest one of the most famous All Brits judges who has traveled all around the world and who has been highly positioned in the FCI for many years in the Finnish Kennel Club. I think he is the person that everybody in the dog world knows. I don't think he needs some special introduction, but I'm sure many of you will be interested to hear some more details about Kari's life in dogs. Good evening, Kari. Welcome to you and your little pet. How are you?
Thank you. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Everything is okay. She is a dog, and she wants also to see herself in the TV or whatever.
Yes. She doesn't look very impressed. She's a little bit shy, I think, but she looks very, very sweet. Excellent. Kari, tell me, we have already a lot of viewers. Over 100 people are watching this, and we have already many regards. From time to time, I will read to you some of the comments, and if there are going to be some questions, I'm going to read to you so you can also follow what is happening here. But I want to start always with the same thing. Tell me a little bit about this corona situation. How is now in Finland? How is your life? Is it more or less normal, or you still have problems with this crazy virus?
No, as I must say that we have had a very lucky. It has not been any big problem here, and people are going and walking and going to bar and shops as a normal, and no mask and nothing they don't use. But now it's coming a couple of more, and they found 200
cases.
Finns. Yeah, and that's one of the lowest in the corona countries of the world, and that we have been very happy.
And that's good. That's good. Tell me, Kari, how did this corona situation affect the dog shows in Finland? Probably, I suppose that in March you have also stopped with all the dog shows like the rest of the world. But I see on Facebook that shows are starting now again in Finland.
Yes, all the shows is open, outdoor shows, okay. And I have been judging now 3-4 shows in Finland, but there you must keep distances and like this, but it has not been that way problem. Indoor shows is more difficult, but this time of year we don't have indoor shows.
Yeah. And tell me, we spoke before we started the interview, told me that now it's official that Helsinki shows in December are, I will not say cancelled, but postponed. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, it's it's over 3,000 or something like that dogs, and over 30,000 people coming, and that is Helsinki Messukeskus, as we say, central indoor, and we turn that it's coming, and we try to organize the March.
Okay.
This Helsinki show, but we will see what situation is coming and how it's growing up. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody knows. Okay, but in general, for the moment, the plan is to have the Helsinki shows in March.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Tell me, Kari, you have been for many years now traveling every weekend all around the world, and then happened this pandemic, and you, the same like the rest of the world, had to stay at home, be at home, not to travel. Do you miss it? Do you miss traveling? Do you miss shows? Do you miss friends? Or you are fine to be at home?
Yes. I must say I was counting that I have been judging 85 different countries.
That's a lot.
Yes, and I normally judge more overseas as in Finland. But now I need to counsel and social counsel overseas that I don't travel. But then, in other hand, things are going on back that way. At the Finnish shows, they are not getting these overseas judges what they have invited.
Of course, yes.
I am now running and helping them because I'm home. And yeah, of course I miss, because I used to travel so much, and if I don't like to travel and go all over, I would not do that.
Of course.
I have done that, I think, I don't know how many years. I have been judged since 72. And I like going. But, it's so nice also. And I must say, it has been quite good to see these Finnish dogs, so many now different shows. I must say, we have some very, very good dogs in Finland.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think that for all of us, obviously the life has changed a lot, but we learn in a way to appreciate some things that before we could not do. So I'm glad that now you have more time to see also Finland and Finnish dogs, because as you said, you were traveling so much around that you didn't have possibility to see them so often. Tell me, Kari, we will go now a little bit in the past. I read that you got your first dog when you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
But I want to know, how did you come in the world of purebred dogs? Was it your parents, or just you bought a dog, or how did it happen?
No, it's happened so that I say that I want a dog, and my papa was against, and I say that I don't go to school if I don't get a dog. And he was looking the Helsinki Sanomat newspaper, where is the sold, and the first dog what I ever had was a Lakeland Terrier.
Okay, well.
Papa he said yes, small one.
Okay.
So I said, yeah, the Lakeland is so small, and I was something 8 years old or something.
Okay, so Lakeland was the first dog that you had.
I had, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I have read that obviously during your life you have been connected with many different breeds, but I found more or less, let's say, 4 breeds that have in a way been the most important in your life. So I would like to speak separately about these breeds with you. Tell me the story about you and the Beagles, because it's written that you have first started to breed Beagles.
Yes, an only breed what I have bred. 2 litters.
Okay.
And I have kennel named Äijönvaaran.
Well, not easy.
It's the
what does it mean, Kari?
Funny also the Finnish, but it was my family. Had a country house, and that place name was Äijönvaara. But the beagle, yes, my papa buy to me the beagle, and then she get the 2 litters, and yeah. But yes, I learned a lot, and I was started be interested because the beagles was first dogs that I take a show, but they was not so good at.
Okay, yeah, but well, it was a good start anyhow. So you started to go to the dog shows with the beagles. This was the start of your connection with the dog shows. Okay, and then
I must tell to you, I could not make them champion, no way, because they needed a hunting test.
Yes. and you were not good in hunting.
No, the city boy from Helsinki with the beagles could not at how you can train them.
Yes.
But I found it the way how I train.
How?
I go middle of the night out my beagle to how you say, how does my the the graveyard.
Oh, yes, in the graveyard, yes?
Yes.
In the
In
cemetery.
Helsinki. And there was a many hairs. And I let the people first, and they was doing excellent over the graves.
Okay.
But didn't help. I tried to take them to the hunting test, but it didn't work.
Okay. Okay.
Then I
That's a
need
very
to
interesting
fix the
story.
breed.
That's an interesting story. Okay, and then later on, Kari, with your wife Raya, you were breeding Scottish and West Highland White Terriers. For how long was that?
No, Sealyham, Scottish, and Westies. And Raya was a breeder,
Okay.
not me.
No, okay, but you have them together.
And I had before we married, I had the boxers, but she said they are far too big. And then I was judging in somewhere in Sweden, and I see Siv Järnhake was showing a lovely junior bits, and I bought that to Raya, and there all started. And what was you asking? I don't remember.
No. I was asking about the story with the Westies and Scottish in your life. How did that go?
Yeah.
So, but it was
Raya was, as she was a young girl, she had the fox terriers, but she wanted to have a Scottish, or then Scotty was the first, and then we take Westies. Or Sealyham was before Scotty, but I must say Sealyhams are a bit.
Okay.
They are too tough.
Yes.
They are so tough, and
But did you like your life with Scottish and Westies?
Oh yes, but I was leaving, and Raya was looking after, and Raya was professional trimmer, and I didn't do anything. Only
Okay.
driving the car when she was going to show.
So you were a real man, just a support. Good. Okay, we have already carried a lot of comments here. I'm going to read just a few of them. Patricia Nemirovski de Alsina saying hello from Latvia. Sari Semi, we will come to that subject, but she writes, hello Kari, the Finnish news today. Is it this the end of our Brahi breeds or what? Stay safe. Then we have hello from Brazil, from Latvia, from Panama. Peter Akat, greetings from Austria. Desi Murphy from the USA saying I judged Best in Show 2 years ago in Finland, and the finals were magnificent. Peter Friedrich Bertol saying excellent start, full of Kari's lovely Finnish humor. Mari Ramanen, Juan Rivera from Uruguay, Alex from Mexico. People from all around the world are watching this, and I'm very happy about that. Tell me, Kari, you told me now a little bit about this story of you and the terriers, but you say your breed were the boxers. Why boxers?
No, I was a kennel boy that way. I helped the Kitta Ringvall, Black Spot Kennel.
Okay.
She was here, the famous fox terrier. But the Sipai from Sweden, Snorrehus Ib, was named the boxer male. And I was handling him, and I helped it, and I just fell in love the boxer.
Mm-hmm.
And the boxer is really my breed.
Yes, from the heart.
Yes.
Yeah, but I read this funny story about your most famous boxer, which was called Sam, and you write that you had to sell your small car to buy Sam, but then you sold Sam, and then you managed to buy a big car. Tell us this story.
I don't know big car, but I sold my little car, and I was doing a contract with to America and buy the Samson, and in that time I put all the money in leather.
What?
And
Yes, you have.
And the breeder, she got the money.
That's good. I don't think that would happen today.
Yeah. But I don't know the big car. I don't know that story really. I can't remember. I never been car idiots.
It's written in your biography on your page. It says that when you sold some to Sweden, you managed to buy a big car.
I could not keep the dogs. I was in the city and whatever, and I sold the some and to the boys, what was the name now? And then I say that you are never allowed to show, but you can use the breeding, and then it was shown.
Yeah. So you said, Kari, you were never breeding boxers, but
no.
you had males and you were showing them.
Yeah, I had several males, but never females.
Yes, and you were showing them for how long? I mean, how long was your affair with the boxers?
Oh, difficult question. I don't know, 20 years, something like that.
Okay, so it was a long period.
Yeah.
Long period. Okay.
I had many. My first boxer was Boxer Las Lafayette from America, via Sweden to from America. The little brindle male. Then I had the Samson. Then I had the half with the French Pies, English champion French Pies of Witteford. Then I had the Witteford Sherry Cobbler, and I had many males.
Yes. Yeah. Tell me, we have a question behind the comments from Joe Smith saying, "Hi, Kari, who is the boxer hanging on the wall behind you?" I don't see a boxer behind you, but there is somewhere on your wall a picture of a boxer or a photo.
Yeah,
somewhere behind.
It's a Samson.
I don't know. It's Samson.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one. Yeah. Somebody from the. Yes.
He is there and he is there.
He's everywhere. Yes. Okay.
I can show you if you want to see some.
What?
And I have bigger paintings in Adornums. Oh.
Yes. Yeah, people were watching, so they were interested. So it's this famous sun. Tell me, Kari, when you compare the quality of the boxers at the time when you had them and when you were showing them, and then after you stopped with boxers, obviously you have judged them all around the world. When you compare the quality of the dogs at that time when you started, and let's say now, do you think that breed has improved, or you think the breed is going in the wrong direction?
No, I think, and not only boxer, I can say all over, all the breeds, I can see they are coming better. They are coming more healthy. And thank God we have the countries, I must say Finland and Scandinavia overall and many other countries. We have such a strict breeding rules that they must be health checked and before or tested. So we have walking test and running test or whatever. These dogs, they must be really good at they are allowed to breed.
Yes.
And many all over I see. If we speak English Bulldog, French Bulldog, Boston Terriers, they are more healthy than they never was. And this is so sad story at the media today says that we are breeding around all the countries around, that we are doing them worse. It's not true. It's other way around. We are breeding them and doing them more healthy. That we can't help, but some idiots are buying from Russia or somewhere the not registered puppies.
Of course.
And then they go to vet, and vet says this is a French Bulldog and it's bloody sick.
Yes, but, yeah. This is the problem. I agree. But we will talk about that later in the interview, I see a lot of people already are very happy with what you said now. Satu Ila Mononen saying, well said, Kari, and many others. This is definitely something that we will talk, but I was just, I wanted to talk more not about the health, but about exterior, about the general appearance. Do you think that boxers have gone in a good direction, that they are better now than they have been, let's say, 30, 40 years ago? Looking, I'm not talking about health.
Yeah, I think they are coming more elegant as they used to be. But in the other hand, I was just doing our boxer speciality when some Germans had supposed to do that, but could not come to Finland. And was that 2-3 weeks ago, and I was looking, and I had some 70 boxers in the ring, and I got a very good feeling. They was not so bad, not at all. Some very good, I keep, but mostly they was excellent. And I really like my best male and my best beats. And then I ask, when I keep the best of breed and best opposite sex, I ask, who is that? That is that name I can't remember.
Okay.
Male was the best of breed, and I asked, who is this bitch? Yeah, it is sister to that.
Okay. Yeah,
Brother and sister.
Yeah, that's nice.
But overall, I have feeling that they are better and more. Even you say it's not healthy, but even more healthy, and they are moving better and maybe the head. Sam could have the more on the job, but
these are little details, let's say. Yeah, and tell me, Kari, because you have judged this breed and many others all around the world. If we talk about boxers, how big is the difference between, let's say, the European type and the UK boxers and American boxers? Is this very different?
No. Yes, America is going more elegant ones. In Europe, they are more traditional ones. And UK, they are like it always has been in UK. They are. I like very much UK boxers. I have had myself too, and then they are excellent moving and nice going and done like a excellent dog. But as a continent, they think that this is a correct type, and they do it. It's more excellent this way or that way. And America, they think that it must be long neck.
Yes, yeah, a little bit more glamour.
Yes,
as everything in America.
But I always say, don't be scared. Mix them.
Yes.
And breed, and then you can get something really. I must say that I saw in Sweden they have some bloody good boxers, and used not to be like that, but now it is. They have very good boxers, and
this is good. Yeah, because I mean, by the pictures you can see that they are different in type, definitely. Yeah. But as you said, maybe mixing them a little bit together, we can come to some middle solution.
Yeah.
But how much you think the cropping and docking ban has changed the breed? Because the American dogs with the cropped ears and with the dog tails, they are a little bit more glamorous than the dogs that we have now, because we cannot do it anymore. Do you think it means a lot for the breed, or you have used your eye now to the ones with the tail and with the ears?
No, we all has in here in Europe, we have used to at that. They have the hanging ears and long tails. And first it was so difficult, and I could not. I only see this bloody tail, but not anymore.
Yeah. You get your eye used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, we have seen in the start of the interview that now you have a Boston. Is this a small version of the Boxer? Do they have a similar?
I could
Yes,
not.
yes, yes.
We could not take my partner. We could not take a Boxer because we live in downtown in Helsinki.
Yeah, I remember. I have been at your place many years ago.
Yeah, Boxer.
And you like the Bostons?
And Boston, and we have the one of the best in the world, the breeder for the Boston Tina Taulos.
Yes.
And
so it's a little Kenmore Boston.
I'm grandfather, her son, and we are very good, close friends that way. And then she had the litter, and we go and look, and we could not come home without the puppy.
Yeah, I can imagine. They are really
a little Boxer.
Yes, that's nice.
Is her name.
Yeah. Tell me, Kari, when you think about all the days when you were exhibitor, and then after that you became a judge, what was more exciting for you, to show the dogs or to judge the dogs?
I never really liked to show the dogs. I became a judge in 1972. That I was very young already, that I had not had so much time to show the dogs. Even I tried to show the other people dogs and like that, but I have really enjoyed to be judge.
Yeah. You said now you started to judge in 1972, and since that year you have been in 85 different countries. When you think about judging, what is the part that you enjoyed the most, and what is the part that you enjoyed the least about judging dogs?
My God, difficult question. I enjoy most to see good dogs.
Yeah.
I don't like to see bad dogs.
You see that you have an answer for every question that I ask you. Okay, that's a very good answer. Okay, tell me. We were talking a little bit about boxers and different types. I want to ask you, because you have been judging so much around the world, how difficult is, for example, for you to judge breeds on other continents that look completely different than what you are used to? For example, when you go to judge English Springers in the USA or Goldens or something like this, how difficult is that for you to judge them?
Yes, I had never feel that way. It's difficult. And these two breeds, what you say, but one of my own breed, also Beagle, is completely different in America, and they have two sizes even. And but you must accept. I think you must accept and judge like a Goldens in America. You put them or this place. You place them as you are thinking. You always found something that is more close to English type, and then if they are good dogs, I put up. America is they are so much after this how the dog is moving, and they are not so much after the type and like this. But other countries, I don't see that this is that way problem.
Yes.
You just do how you see and you think that this is a good dog, and it's more close to standard as the other one.
Yeah. You try to find the best out of what you have. Yes. This is like it. Tell me, Kari. After so many years of judging, are there still some breeds that you especially enjoy to judge? And are there some breeds that you still, for example, when you are invited to judge, you need to prepare yourself a little bit more because you think this is one breed that is still a little bit difficult for me?
There are, of course, these very
rare breeds.
That you see all kind of French hounds or whatever, and you have maybe seen the one or two. I always read the standard before.
Yeah.
But you are not first one who is asking do you have some favorite breed to judge?
Okay. And what is the answer?
My answer has always been yes, I have.
Okay.
But
And
you don't guess which breed, and I say now it's the poodles.
okay.
I really love to judge poodles.
Yes.
All the sizes, they are always they are very good made. You see beautiful ones, they are good condition, they are clean, they are clipped, and
Yes.
everything is so, and every single one is trained to the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really enjoy to judge them.
Yeah.
That's never no problem.
Yeah. I can understand this because many times when people ask to me, let's say, like what is the dream about one breed that you would like to show, I always think that I think the standard poodle must be absolutely the most glamorous thing to show, and then probably also to judge it. Yes,
Yeah.
I suppose I love poodles also. Tell me, Kari, we are going a lot lately in these discussions about written critiques. Do you think that written critiques are important both for the judges and exhibitors, or you think that these new grading systems at the world shows and European shows where you only give the crisscross excellent, very good, and you don't write anything, it's also okay? What do you prefer?
No, yeah. We have these countries as a UK, you only give the critic of the best of breed or CC winners. And America, you don't give any. And many other countries, no critics.
Yes.
But we in Europe and especially in Scandinavia, we have learned that we have these critics. And without these critics, we will miss all the dogs in Scandinavia. But we need to have them. And then I think that same in many European countries, Central, it's same that dog owners like to have that. And it's only the tradition that how they are used to be. But if I can say, if in Finland, let's say no critics, we will not get any dogs.
Yeah, I think exhibitors in a way like to read what the judge think about the dog, and also because I think that not only the entry fees but the traveling expenses are so high that people want to get a kind of a paper and opinion about the dog for the money that they give.
Yeah, and this is what I have saying openly that when I have been judging quite a lot in UK, I don't really understand that you are coming with your dog, you go once around with other dogs, then you go, judge is a little bit looking on the table or a bigger ones on the floor, and then you go to triangle, and judge says thank you, and then you stay there in the lineup, and then judge is saying, I like to these four in,
Yes.
and bye bye.
Yes.
What is the value of the money when you go?
It's a lot of money for 3 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I can understand this. Tell me, Kari, you mentioned it often in your biography, and now after, let's say, almost 20 something years, when you think back to judging Best in Show at the World Dog Show in Helsinki in 1998, what kind of feeling was that for you?
Oh, it was. Yeah, you can't. It was so nice. It was so. I was a chairman,
Special.
so and so special, and this Babylon. was the
Yes,
what
from
is
the USA. I don't remember the name. I know it was a dog from the USA.
it was winning all over the world
Yes.
after
Yes.
the World Show.
Yes.
Beautiful pup. And then it's like
that's
came through.
yeah. Of course, especially because it's in your country, and of course, if you get the quality of dogs that you want, it's definitely a special feeling. Tell me, Kari, what is also very interesting and very difficult. In 2017, you were voted as the best old breeds judge in the UK at Pascars. Did that come to like a surprise to you? Because I think that's a great achievement from somebody outside of the UK.
Yeah, it came as a surprise that I win, but of course I knew that I'm on the one of the candidates.
Yeah.
And of course it's big honor.
Yes.
And say thank you to everybody who was voting, but I think overseas people was helping me a little bit at voting. There was so many from
Friends,
and they say vote of Kari. But I think now it was a big honor, of course, and especially that I'm only overseas judge who has been winning.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, that's very nice. Tell me, Kari, we were talking about the World Dog shows. I want to ask you, do you think that there is any possibility that we will have the World Dog show in Madrid in December this year?
No way.
No.
I don't.
And yeah, I also think it's going to be very difficult, but okay. Tell me another thing. Next year, 2 European dog shows. How do you see that?
Yeah.
I think probably that has never happened before. You follow these things longer than me, but I don't remember that ever it has happened.
No, it has not happened. But they are thinking that they give the first one to 2020 titles and the last one to 2021 titles.
Yeah, but it's opposite. Hungary is 1 weekend before, so first it's 21 and then it's 2020.
Yeah. But it tells also at how much dog people like to have them. And I think more positive that way that they like to have these winner shows and they respect and they are proud if the dog is winning that title and then otherwise they are not coming, but they are going and they are coming. And
yeah, of course. And it's an honor because it's always big competitions and there are dogs from all around the world. And of course, these are special conditions and special year. Everything is different and crazy this year. I before we continue with the questions, there are some people writing the things mostly about boxers. Joe Smith is writing, I remember the battle at Manchester Champion Show in 1971 with champion French Spice and champion Marbleton Desperate then. I suppose you were judging that. And then there are other people, Sean Graham saying hello, greetings from Basanova, boxers from South Africa, hello from Netherlands, very interesting questions, Ante from Tatiana Goluba. There are a lot of comments, Kari, and I will try to follow some of them, but with the questions also, I'm not managing to follow all of them, so if I miss something, please excuse me. I want to ask you one question, Kari. We all, when we talk about judges, there are always these 3 names that are coming, let's say, as the legends of the dog world, and all 3 of them are actually Finnish. It includes definitely you, late Hasse, and Rainer. What do you think? How did you get this status of being so, I will not say famous, because it is not about famous, it's more about respect that people had for the opinion of three of you. It was always, if somebody would say, I won under Kari or Hasse or Rainer, that was a big thing. Why do you think Finnish judges are so respected all around the world?
Thanks to Hasse.
To Hasse.
Yeah. He was like a dream. He understood the dogs. And Rainer was next. He learned via Hasse. And I was a very good friend with Hasse and Rainer. They teach me. And I'm not only one my age. One guy in Sweden has been also Hasse's training and all, and that is Dan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's amazing. If Dan is judging this show, he always found my winners. And if I'm judging that other show, I will always find the Dan's winners.
Yeah.
We are looking, we have same eyes, and I don't know how, but it must be the Hasse.
Yeah. So it was Hasse's call.
Yeah.
And tell me,
so young when he started judging, and he has been, and he was like a God's gift to us.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I mean, I think it's so nice that you speak so nice about him as one of the mentors, because I think mentoring is so important in the dog world. As you said, you were learning from Hasse and from Rainer and many other people, so connected with that. Do you think that, for example, now in Finland you have young judges who are growing and who will at some point become as respected as three of you are and were before?
No, I hope so, and it's coming. And we have Jussi Liimatainen, we have Kimmo Mustonen, and I must say Tiina Taulos. She is an excellent breeder, and she can't be excellent breeder if she don't have excellent eyes. And when she's judging, she is an excellent judge too. And and many other, yes.
But this is good.
Yeah, I can name that.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's important that you have a feeling that the future of Finnish dog judges is good, because in some countries, when we talk with the people, they say, "Oh, I'm not sure that among the young judges that we have that there are some superstars." But in Finland, yes, you have always managed to produce not only top judges but also top breeders, which, as you said, it's very important. I want to ask you. This story about Finland and purebred dogs, I think it's very interesting because not only that you have a big number of people who have purebred dogs, but I read in your biography that 3 out of 100 Finns are members of the Finnish Kennel Club.
Yes.
Why do you think that Finnish people are so connected with the purebred dogs?
Because we are not those bastards, not at all. We have some running somewhere, but mostly 90% of the dogs in Finland is registered in Finnish Kennel Club. And why? I have no answer. But people like to have like that.
But was the Kennel Club investing a lot of time, let's say, to educate normal people to buy purebred dogs? Is that maybe the reason, or it is just that in Finland is people more they consider it that having a purebred dog is more healthy, more reasonable? Because it's very strange. There are not many countries like Finland who can say we have so many members and so many purebred dogs.
Yeah. No, yeah, Finnish Kennel Club is of course doing, but that way not so much straight to people. Why we have country is made. Do we have 10 or 15 local kennel clubs? Plus, we have every single breed has own breed club. Mm-hmm. And they are doing the judges, and they are training the people, and people are going and trying and doing. And this way, it's Round to Finland. And
Yeah,
not
that's great.
only Finland, Sweden too.
Yeah, that's true. Tell me, Kari, when you compare the quality of dogs in Finland, let's say 20, 30 years ago and today, do you think that Finnish breeders are going in a good direction? Do you think that the quality is better now, or you think it's different? Some breeds are better, some are not. How do you see the future of Finnish dogs?
I see positive, and they are better than they was when I started. We don't see any more, if you think of whatever, San Bernards or whatever, clipping behind and whatever. We see really healthy, nice dogs and typical also, and I see that very positive here.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, now, Kari, we make, let's say, a little bit break from this, let's say, longer questions. I have few short questions, but usually all the people find these questions the most difficult ones to answer. So let's see how this is going to be with you. There are not many, but they are a little bit difficult. Tell me, Kari, one show you judged and you will never forget it.
The World Show in Helsinki.
1998.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember best in show lineup that you have ever judged?
No.
No, there have been many.
Yeah.
But do you think that this World Dog Show was one of them? Definitely.
Not lineup.
Not lineup. Only the winner.
The winner was it.
I like how honest you are. Tell me, Kari, the favorite win with one of your dogs or the dogs that you have been showing.
Samson.
Yeah, but one something that he has won. I will never forget.
I got him from America. Then he was in quarantine here, and then he was going to Helsinki show and Helsinki International Show.
Yes.
And he was the first show, best in show.
Oh, okay. That's something to remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and everybody was running after and asking, what is this? It's mine.
It's mine. Nice. Tell me, Kari, one breed that you have never had at home, but you would like to have. Poodle. Okay. But you... Clip, yes.
I can't look after the coat.
Maybe your partner, you should send him to Tina for some months that he learned, and then you can have a nice poodle. Okay. One dog person which is not alive anymore and you terribly miss.
Di Johnson.
Yeah.
She's and of course Hasse.
Yeah. I can. Yeah, Di has died recently, and these are definitely two people who have been admired by people all around the world, and many of them say the same name. Kari, now another question. One breeder that year after year is producing top quality dogs, one from Finland and one from the rest of the world. Somebody that when you judge dogs from Finland and from the rest of the world.
I should remember the names, but
you can say just the breed or the country.
Russia, Yorkshire Terriers.
Okay. Yeah, there are some top dogs there. The same question, Kari, about still active judges. One judge who always impress you by his knowledge, one from Finland and one from the rest of the world.
Hasse. And who else? Yeah.
But somebody who is still actively judging.
Yeah, I must say that Dan is very high to my.
Yes. Yeah. Many people. I don't know. You said you have never watched my shows, but many people, when I ask these questions, they say Dan and they say you. So This is this is nice that you say this. You are organizing your last dinner, and you can invite only 5 dog people. Who would you invite?
My God. Where I or
Wherever you want. But you can invite only 5 people, 5 dog people. Which 5 people you would invite for your last dinner?
yeah. I don't.
They can be alive or they can be dead. So I try to help a little.
Hasse, Rainer,
3 more.
the Patto down there, and Tina Taulos. I love her, and she is good. And you don't know Kimmo Mustonen is a good friend to me.
Okay. Oh, that would be a fun dinner. That would be a fun dinner. The fun dinner for sure. When you think about all the dogs that you have judged in your life, which one is the dog that you will never forget?
Donatron Glorious.
Which breed it was?
Boxer.
Boxer. Okay. And then the last of the difficult question: is there something more that you would like to achieve in your life as a dog judge?
What?
Is there something more that you would like to achieve in your life as a dog judge? Something that you would
change, or what you mean?
That is there something more that you want to do as a judge? Something that would make you especially happy to do something?
Yes.
For example, would you like to organize another big
would love
Helsinki?
to be better teacher. I'm not a teacher, not at all. And I would love to teach this new generation, younger, when they are coming as a judge, and I would love to learn to tell that, look this and that way, and like a Hasse was a good teacher. I'm not. It's very difficult for me.
Why?
And I don't know. I would love to be more open that way, and then try to tell that, look this breed like this, and look that breed like that, and but it's a very difficult to me. I don't know.
Okay, this is something to think about, but I think it's nice that you think about it and that you are honest about it, because I think that a lot of young people would definitely love to learn about dogs from you. So maybe it's one idea for the future now in Corona times when there are no dog shows and no traveling. Maybe you can do some kind of seminars or something for the young people. I think people would absolutely love that. And anyhow, I need to say you that Dan Eriksson is also watching the interview, and he says, thank you, Kari. I think he's very happy that you have mentioned him as one of the top judges. Okay, we are finished with the difficult questions. I want to ask you, Kari, you have been now for over 30 years chairman of the Helsinki shows, and definitely to whoever you speak in the world, doesn't matter, judges or exhibitors, everybody say Helsinki shows are, if not the best, that certainly one of the best shows, not in Europe but in the world. Why do you think Helsinki shows are so special, and why you think people like them?
Because when I came to Germany, I copied to Stockholm.
Okay, and do you think now it's better or not?
No. Of course, I must say that Helsinki is the best, but they are doing own way nowadays in Stockholm, and we are doing our way.
Yes.
Both are excellent organized, and both are excellent shows. Yeah. But we have some differences as a main ring and all the shows, but we do that more Finnish way. We don't give so much show as they do in Sweden, more Swedish way, and they have much more.
Yes, colors, more colors. Yes, yeah.
There's two, yeah, it's the two of the one of the best, of course. I don't, we don't can speak of craft, so but the best Mr. whatever, yes. But these two are in FCI way. I guess that they are very high level.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubts about that. Okay, you have been, Kari, let's say, very highly positioned for many years. Let's call it in a dog world politics. I want to say in the kennel clubs in the FCI. Tell me a little bit about your involvement with the Finnish Kennel Club.
No, yeah, it's a very old-fashioned club, and we have power with the hunting people and like this, but more and more they are listening because the show people also, and because the money is coming, all the puppies are registered in Kennel Club, and the most are the show dogs or pet dogs and other breeds,
Yes.
not hunting breeds.
Yeah.
That we have harmony here now, and
not many kennel clubs can say this.
Now the board, but I'm a vice president of Kennel Council.
Mm-hmm.
President and vice president from council is allowed to sit and looking after the board meetings.
Yes.
But that we are sitting there and we can say so, not
Okay.
that way.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Tell me one story, because I know the Finnish people are extremely proud of their national breeds, and I know you have been like a big key person actually in these negotiations with Russia about the Finnish Spitz. Tell me a little bit about this story, because actually at the beginning it was two breeds. Or it was two similar breeds that have later come as a Finnish Spitz.
Yes. They had how they call that, like
something red Laika, Russian red Laika, or something like this. Yes.
And it was a Finnish Spitz, and they the pedigree. If you looked up behind, it was Finnish Spitzes only behind, and then I was in Russia, and I couple, 3-4 times, I don't, and then we was looking them dogs and all, and they understood that it is Finnish Spitz, but then it was a bit difficulties here. How they accept these Russian dogs under the Finnish Spitz.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a couple of meetings, and these Finnish Spitz hunting people mostly are Finnish Spitz people, and they understood that they get a good hunting blood in and good looking and healthy dogs, no question of that. And then they accepted, and I got the Finnish Spitz Club CJK and Finnish Kennel Club CJK and Russian Kennel Club CJK. And they give that to Finland. And then a problem was there that there's some Laika people there was saying against a little bit, but they are the presidents, Russian Kennel Club president, they have cooled down them.
Okay.
And now it is, they call, in Russian language, they call Finnish Laika.
Okay. But you have...
Suomen pystykorva.
Yeah, difficult. But tell me, Kari, in Finland you have extremely good quality in your national breeds. Is it the work of the breed clubs, or it's also the Finnish Kennel Club who is supporting the national breeds? Because many times on your biggest shows in Helsinki, you can see one of the national breeds winning best in show, which is not happening so much in other countries.
No, not so often, but it has happened that Finnish Spitz has been the best in show, and the Finnish Hound has been best in show, and Karelia Viedok I can't remember, but no, they are very Finnish Spitz Club is a very good working, but it's not only Finland; it's also in UK. Angela, she has beautiful Finnish Spitches, absolutely, and they can win Finland lot, and it's nice to see that over the Finland there are, and one of the world best Finnish Spitz breeder is Angela Kavil.
Yeah, that's nice.
And we have many other, and she is respect here in Finland very much.
That's great. Tell me, Kari, you have introduced agility and junior handling to the Finnish dog scene, and both of these competitions are now very, very popular in Finland. How much do you think they are important for the sport in general?
No, I don't really understand what you.
Yeah,
it's important. It's important this junior handling, because then we get on young people with, and when you come into Finnish dog shows or wherever, you see much more young people as anywhere else, and this is helping that, and we can keep them, and we need young brains and good eyes in this, and then this agility and all this. There are people that it's show is not enough.
Yeah.
They do something with the dogs, and they are interesting, and they are training. I don't know if you know, and now we found out, or they have trained out, is that 15 or 16 dogs, corona dogs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, now. And they are working now, these dogs. They train here in Finland, corona dogs, and if you have corona, they are...
They smell.
This is corona sick, this is not, this is...
This is interesting. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
And is it Kari? Is it some special breeds that they are training for this, or it doesn't important which breed it is?
No, it's not important. Like a track.
Yeah.
You have the small one if they need to go very up, and you have one. Same with the. I have only seen the newspaper and TV that these corona dogs has been, and something a little bit kennel club, and then so quickly they have trained them.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. People want to do all the time with the dogs.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah. That's very good. Tell me also another thing. When we talk about big Helsinki shows, but also other shows in Finland, when you invite the judges for junior handling, usually, or it is ex-junior handlers, or it's some people who have been well-known exhibitors, or it's professional handlers. Why do you think that young people prefer much to hear the opinion of the people who have been showing dogs by themselves, or what is the reason for that?
I don't know, but they were so very happy when Peter Green was doing that. And
yes, yeah. I think
it's we try to also support that way. That there are really people, and as if you are Finnish junior handler judge, you must have you have a license.
License, yeah.
As if you are show judge, you must have a license.
Of course, yeah. Okay, tell me, Kari, now a little bit about your involvement with the FCI. You have been a member of different committees. You have been a member of the general board for many years. Tell me a little bit about that.
No, it's important. It keeps these FCI countries together. That's the main position, in my opinion. And the second is the standards. But it's overall, you must remember I'm a Finn. And when I say that FCI is a bit old-fashioned organization,
okay.
I love to make that more modern many ways, but no, it was not possible.
Yeah.
You can change the French thinking the other way they are doing, and German the same.
Yeah, it's difficult because all the countries have different views on all the things. But I want to ask you, I remember, I'm not sure if it was the Paris World Dog Show, you have tried to go for a president without any preparations, and you were missing just few votes to win at that time to Hans Miller. Are you in a way sorry that you didn't get the possibility to become the president of the FCI?
Yeah. I'm not so sorry, not at all. And maybe it was so correct that they didn't elect me. I was quite young that time, but maybe I had more possibility to change some things and then change maybe some breed standards and thinking that are they same breeds or are they variety or whatever, because we have this, why we have griffons that they are all more or less same and only the color is changing and Rapansons and all that, and many other such a breeds that I would make them as one.
Yeah.
And now we are only looking at the Papillonist here and Falenese. Are they really the different breeds? No. It's one is years up.
Years up, one is years down.
And then I would love to go through and say that these and these and these are.
Yeah. For how long you have been the member of the general board of the FCI?
Oh my God. Over 30 years.
Over 30 years. And then at some point you have just said, I don't want it anymore. That has not been many years ago. When did you go out of the board?
No, the last meeting, when it was.
I don't know, 2 years ago maybe, or
yeah. And I say,
why?
No, it's enough.
Why did you make this decision?
No, as you know, if you are doing half of your lifetime something, and it's coming at now.
It's enough.
Yeah, and then it's easier. I doesn't need to travel these meetings so much, and I have never done that for the money, or I can see that I have not done that for that I will get the invitation for the shows. I got all the time a lot of invitation, but around the world the shows that it's no
matter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think.
Okay, and happy now.
Yeah, you're happy now. But tell me, do you think that it's in a way sad that there is nobody from Scandinavia anymore in the general board of the FCI?
It's a pity, but we have European section chairman.
Okay.
From Denmark.
Yeah, Jorgen Hintze. Yeah. Tell me, Kari, when you look in the past of the FCI, what do you think that the FCI in the past missed to do? What do you think that should have been done in the past and that was not done? Something important.
Marketing around the FCI countries and world, and telling at what we really are doing, what is the dog breeding, why we do this, and as I said earlier, at these bulldogs and all, they must tell that we have the breeding rules and we are registration and breeding them so that they are healthier dogs, and not take a hands up and say that whatever they are saying that dog breeding is down,
Yeah.
we are doing the unhealthy dogs and breeds.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Yeah.
We do that other way around. But the FCI is not good enough to do correct marketing, telling around the world that dog breeders are not this idiot who is killing them.
Yeah.
That is guarantee if the dog, as I see in Finland, if dog has pedigree and it's a registered to Finnish kennel, it's 90% sure more that is healthy and not too sick.
Yeah.
And if you buy your dog here and it's registered and all, and it's a very sick, you get the money from the breeder.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
You
is
buy your car and it's the bloody
guarantee.
Yeah, you get the money back. It's the same, and that's a reason also that we are doing, and our breeders, but also FCI must press the countries and then do the same way, and marketing at the pedigree dogs are much better than those non-pedigree dogs.
Yeah, in a way you say to find a way to educate the general public, because we are mostly talking among ourselves, but we are not getting the general public to support us.
Yeah. Tell me. And then these purebred and mongers are healthier as our breeding dogs. And if you think all this as a flat face, Pekingese is the most flat face breed, what is it? It's the world's oldest breed.
Yeah.
So whatever. And still, it's the healthy and good. And if it's not so healthy, the breed has died several years, 100 years ago or 2,000 years ago. But it's still, and it's so old. How that can be so handled? No, it's not.
Yeah, that's true what you say. Tell me, Kari, how do you feel now after a few years? Was the decision to have the World Dog Show in China a good decision of the FCI or not?
Now the coming show or the last?
No, the World Dog Show in China.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a good?
No. Yeah. I have been to China several times, and the dog people are much better as we think. And some is telling, they are eating dogs or whatever, but we are eating horses also.
Yes.
And
different countries, different cultures.
These kennel club people are good people. Yeah. And they are doing some beautiful dogs also. Yeah. And they are not. But I can't say it was that correct or not correct, but I have nothing against that they have the world show there. And countries are voting.
Yeah, of course.
FCI always is FCI is getting a stamp in the head that,
Yes.
that you need that. But they forget that FCI must do what the countries is saying and members. And they was voting that.
Yeah,
That.
it was a democratic decision.
Yeah. And we
Tell-
must go with it.
Yeah. Tell me, Kari, this you have mentioned it a few times, this thing about brachycephalic breeds. As you know, they have now, they cannot get the pedigrees in the Netherlands. It's starting to be also, let's say, on the same way also in Germany. And I don't know, somebody was writing the comment in the beginning of the interview saying that also in Finland something is coming about this. I don't know if it's true or not. I have not heard about it before. Do you think that this still something can be done about this? Do you think this is the war that we have lost, or what do you think we should do about it?
No, we are coming this your FCI questions. And the thing must talk to FCI. They must start working correct way and telling that they are how they are and how the bucks and all that. I say that the pecking years and all. They must come out and they must give the countries the material that they can fight and tell own governments that how this is and we must found around the world we must found the way how we tell that we are not making worse than when it's our control they are coming better. But the media changed completely other way around this. We need to go together and we need to make what you are speaking, your country, and what he is speaking in Holland and what I'm speaking in Finland. We must speak the same language, same way.
Yeah.
And tell. And we have and all these health tests and whatever we do, and those bastards are not done any.
Yeah.
This way, and there we need this FCI again at start, leading and take a leading position, and helping the Holland, helping the Belgium, helping the Scandinavia. We have always some idiot politics at the things that when they speak like this, they get the more votes.
Yeah, we were talking about this with the many of my guests, and one of the things that you are saying now is I think it's so important if we could manage somehow to explain to the people what you said in the beginning of the interview, that unfortunately many of these dogs who are sick and that they go to the veterinarian and they say they're sick, they're actually the dogs without pedigree. Somebody comes to the veterinarian, he says, I have a French bulldog. This French bulldog doesn't have a pedigree. He has health problems, but they write in the statistics it's a French bulldog. And then, of course, the population of the breed goes up, but actually these dogs without pedigrees, they cannot be called French bulldogs or English bulldogs or Bostons or whatever.
Yeah, and that's so what I have all the time tried to say. And this vet can see it, yeah, this is a French, but yeah, maybe it is, but it's not with the pedigree. It's not registered and it's not bred by responsibility breeder. That we must find the way at how we can find out that. As I said, we have these problems. Some people are buying, puppy farmers are buying from Russia the puppies. And they have nothing, no test there anywhere. and then they have French bulldogs or bucks or whatever they say, but they will never ever be in Finnish Kennel Club pedigree or register. And then,
this is the problem, that actually these dogs which are actually not registered, they make bad name for the breed, and actually they don't even have a paper to prove that they are from this breed. That is the problem. I agree with you. Tell me, Kari, there has been a book published not long time ago about your life in dogs. Do you think that soon we are going to have the English version of this book that we can all read it? Because you told me it's still only in Finnish.
I don't know who want to translate that.
Well, okay, so now we make an open invitation.
I must ask Angela Cavill, because she is this Toveri Kennel Finnish Spitz breeder, and she is an English lady, but she speaks fluent Finnish.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so there is an open invitation to her if she would be willing to transfer, because I think many people definitely would like to read that book, because you had such an amazing life in dogs. Tell me, Kari, a few last questions. We have let's say relatively new president of the FCI, Dr. Tamas Jakel. What would be your advice for him? What he needs to do in the years to come for the FCI, for the dog people? What would be your advice for him, as somebody who has been in the general board for 30 years? For sure, you have a lot of experience with that.
Yeah, first and all, I think Tamas is a good guy, and it's a correct place, and I'm happy, and he is strong enough to do what he sees that is correct to do. But as we were speaking again back, he must break down this that help the whole and help all the countries, and tell that how to FCI should make, he's leading at that make a rules that how to check and how to do with these flat faces, and then that should be his highest point, and that should be your Kennel Club highest point, and this Kennel Club highest point, but take the countries together and make a committee to working out that if we don't do as you almost say, but you didn't say that, but I say as a Holland, it's very soon they don't accept French bulldogs or pugs or Pekingese or whatever, boxer even maybe is going the next step, and we have so many English bulldogs or whatever, and they are loving dogs, and even my Dolly, where is she, is on the board at Boston, and this is the question on today, and we must be ready, but we are not ready as a whole.
Yeah, this is a hard task for everybody, not only in the FCI, but as you say, in each Kennel Club. I think we have some difficult years that are going to come in front of us. Let me ask you the last question for tonight, Kari. We have been talking over 1 hour and a half, and we have touched a lot of very interesting subjects, and there are a lot of comments from people. I didn't read all of them to you, but a lot of people were watching and a lot of people were writing. Tell me, as my last question for you tonight, first of all, how do you see the future of the sport? And second, what would be your message to the young generations who are trying to become a part of the dog world?
I see positive out, and as a sport or whatever, how we want to call, but I think more and more people are coming, and especially I hope that the young people. But also we must be, as I told that I have been since, was I 22 or 23 years old when I began. And these junior handlers, and they are interesting of that, and many countries, they should be taking a part, and they should be trained to be a judge and whatever, and keep them with us, and or somebody want to be ring stewards, take them young with us, and train them and give the license, and we want them.
Yeah.
And of course, some is only loving to handle, some is not, that something else. I started judging, and I have been so many years this side, and I have seen many young people that in Finland anyhow, that they have started as a junior handlers, and then now they are coming more up, and own breed clubs, they are in the board and whatever, that keep as much as is possible to with them.
To involve the young people.
Part of the game.
Yeah. Okay. Kari, this has been extremely interesting. As I said, there were a lot of people watching, and there have been a lot of comments. I hope that your partner is going to help you a little bit to find the interview later on Facebook, so you can look it once again and read all the comments from your friends and from people from all around the world who were watching this. For the last, we have a few comments from Tatiana Golubova saying Helsinki shows are one of the best. I like them very much. There is all for the dog lovers and breeders. Siv Hilda Ovare saying wish for the day Norwegian and other kennel clubs can invest more in the junior handlers because they are our future. People like Lukasz Savitsky are saying more questions, Ante, so people want to continue to watch it. Patricia Nemirovsky de Alcina saying wonderful interview. Thanks a lot. Anyhow, thank you so much, Kari, first of all, for taking your time to talk to me. Second, we have open invitation to Angela Cavill to translate your book so we can all read it. And then third, Tina Taulos writing Long Live Brachy Breeds. Third, my open invitation for the people in Finland to find the way that you can teach new generations, because you say you have a great will to teach young generations, but you are not a good teacher. But I'm sure something can be done about that. And I think that all of us, even in a way of this conversation like this, can learn so much about the world of dogs from you. So I hope that, Kari, you are going to find a way to spread your knowledge even more to the young generations. A lot of people saying thank you for the interview. Alex Rojas, congrats for the interview. Hilda Fredriksson, thanks for talking about involving young people and especially junior handlers to protect the future. Deborah Serra say hi, Ante and Kari. So anyhow, there has been a lot of people from all around the world. Once again, thank you so much, Kari, for your time. We had over 1 hour and a half, and I hope to see you soon somewhere. I hope that this Corona thing will end soon and we will meet somewhere. What do you have to say for the end to the people who are watching?
I would love to say, all of you, I thank you that you have been listening and taking the part your own way. I love you, every single one. It has been lovely to speak and tell, and I hope we see some dog shows or some sport with the dogs, and we are doing well, I'm sure, when we take our power together and we stop all this nonsense speaking what they speak at, that we are doing sick breed and breeding the sick dogs. We are not, we are that only help to these breeds that we are breeding pedigree dogs, good health, and all other is other things. And we thank you to everybody, and I love you all.
Great. I read you for the end, just a few more comments. Anne keeps saying thank you. We hope FCI will follow your advice. And please, Tamas, help us in this problem in the Netherlands. Sue Han saying thank you for a very honest and open interview. Mikael Nilsson saying you are great, Kari, love you. Sole Rana saying a big thank you to both of you for a fantastic interview. Divo Rasera saying, Kari, you are a master. Tina Taulo saying cheers to that. Desi Marti saying we love you, Kari. Mia Sandgren saying hi, Kari. Have you make a book? I must get it. Take care from Sweden. Niklas Kalske saying thank you, Kari. Sinica saying great words. So anyhow, there has been incredibly a lot of people watching, and maybe I think, Kari, now in my mind, there are some of the people in the dog sport with such a great experience and knowledge like you and Dan and Espen and many people that we have mentioned. I hope maybe even in this way we can find a way to help to the young generations and make a future a little bit better for the sport. I wish you a good evening, and thank you so much for your time, and definitely I hope to see you soon somewhere in the world.
I hope the same, and thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much, Kari. Good night, everybody, and see you next week.